Hello guys, welcome to Jumble Shave. Monday, sorry, couldn't do a weekend shave, absolutely snowed under. Shit of a weekend basically, shit of a weekend, but I'll talk about that as we go on. Okay, what am I shaving with today? Just got a new soap arrived from Lothur Grooming. And here we have it, Lothur, Oregon, Lothur, Oregon. As soon as you stick the snout into this tub, oh yeah, it's that's pure woodsy scent, it really, really is. It reminds me of walking into a woodworking machine shop where all the saws are going, the sanders are going. A nice spicy wood, say oak, teak. That's because I've worked in woodworking machine shops before as a wood machinist. And I'm getting some of those really, really terrific woodsy scents. And I'll tell you why for. I'll just quickly read out the ingredients for you here. Decent notes, I've got a screenshot down here. So just allow me to get along and find them for you. Okay. Lothur, Oregon is a homage to Wonderwood by Comme des Garçons, CDG, and is a fragrance of notes of bergamot, precious woods accord, sandalwood, cedarwood, clean vetiver, vanilla, amber and musks. I think the amber and musk really lend themselves well to that woodsy sense. It's really nice. Ingredients is the V2 base. We've got potassium stearate, potassium toluate, glycerin, potassium cocamate, aqua, sorbitol, perfume, you know the stuff. All the stuff. So that's what I'm shaving with today. There's the soap, there's the pour. That's gorgeous. I think that's the nicest scent that I've ever had from Lothur, actually. Yeah, I like that one, Johnny. I just spread a bit of the stuff out into my Chinese soup bowl. I say, if I'm bowl lavering, I don't like to use a ridge bowl because the soap gets stuck in the ridges. I much prefer a smooth bowl, and that way you're not leaving any soap behind and you're not struggling to, well, you're just building your lather. That's what you've got to concentrate on. You're not worried about digging out the soap. Got a bit of a growth on here, so I'm just going to spray the whiskers as we go along. Just like soaking a badger brush or a boar brush, your natural bristle on the face will soak up the water and soften. Right, razor's day, it's in bushing. Homelike start, made in Russia. Because of recent world events, I haven't really shaved with this on camera, but it's not the people's fault, is it? And it comes in a set like this. Don't know if you can make that out, just see. It's got, obviously there's the razor, comes with 4 plates, one's on at the moment. You've got this safety close bar, a blade gap of 0.9. You've got an open comb with a blade gap at 0.9. You've also got another safety bar of a blade gap of 0.69, that's the most mild. But the one currently on the razor, and the one I always use, is the blade gap of 1.18 safety bar. Be thinking 1.18, geez, you're brave, Jim. Well, no, it's a very, very, very mild razor, it really is. In here, because it is such a mild razor, I'm going to use a Kai blade. Because a Kai blade is just a little more wider than your average blade. So it should just give it a little wee bit more efficiency. There's the blade, no writing on there whatsoever. I'll just check that that's still recording, because the last recording I did, it was one of those where I'm chatting away to myself and I realised the bloody camera had turned off. Yep. Then it would have been an outstanding video. Yeah, there's nothing more annoying when you're recording the shave for YouTube and you get a glitch. It happens quite often. You get a glitch, something happens. Video quality is knackered, audio's knackered, lighting's knackered, or sometimes it just doesn't record. So you've gone through all that for nothing. Okay. The brush for today is going to be my newest brush. And this is the from Yaqi, 28mm Ocean. 28mm Ocean. Lovely looking brush, that stunning handle. I'm just going to put the goggles up there. Now, Lothur, it takes a lot of water. Mistake I first made when I first lathered it. Didn't use anywhere near enough water, which quite surprising for me because, as you know, I usually like to make a drippy, runny, watery lather, but I don't know, I didn't. So I'm always conscious of that factor. So I'll just check the brush off lightly and get in. Now Johnny from Lothur says you need a PVA consistency. I can already tell I've shaken too much water off this brush because it was struggling to remove the product from the base of this smooth bowl. But now we're away. It's all scooped up, it's all into the brush, and off we go, lathering. Generous, usually I'll just dip the tips of the brush when bowl lathering. But when I use the Lothur, I tip more than the tips. I dip more than the tips. Oh, that's so nice when it's wetted. That's got to be on it. It's the woodsiest scent I've ever come across, I do believe. I'm not saying it is the woodsiest scent ever made, because we're all different, but it's certainly the woodsiest scent I've ever come across. Yes, Saturday daytime, actually, I was in London, actually popped along to True Fitting Hill, because I've been to the other London shops, Trumpers, Tobbs. But I thought, gotta do True Fitting Hill. So I got myself a soap and a splash out of there, which will be obviously featured at some time in the near future. Shop price, I don't think it's the best of the shops to go into. It's right by St James's Palace, King Charles's domain, and it's where gentlemen go to be shaved by appointment only. Yeah, so the shop itself, I don't know, it's just one of those places to tick off the list, but I much prefer Trumpers and Sailors of Old Bond Street. I walked past Trumpers in Curzon Street on a Sunday, closed. But you want to see that shop window? It's all done up in gold, every gold razor there. There's like gold tinsel, gold decorations, and it just looks so warm and inviting. It's really, really nice. But it is in one of the more affluent areas of London, isn't it? Mayfair. This is still taking lots of water. You can see it's nice and shiny there. I'm just dipping the whole brush here, this whole 28mm of knot, and it's starting to rag out the bowl. That's good. I'm getting there. One more big dip, and we should be on the way. God, that's mega woodsy. You reckon? PVA glue consistency? That scent's great. That scent is great. Just get some warm water onto the bristles, which have now nicely softened up. As you can see, I didn't shave yesterday. Yeah. The weekend. I was going into, picked up a load of people, North East England, going into London, 2 different hotels to drop off at. Canary Wharf Isle of Dogs, and a hotel right near the Tower of London. There's my usual gloopiness, the soap pouring everywhere. Hotel right near the Tower of London. And the journey was going fine. Travelled right way down the country. Stopped at Stamford for an hour and a half. giving them a walk around Stamford, visit the shops, get some lunch. Then it was on to London. Fine again. Oh, that's nice. I can taste it as well, and it even tastes nice. Definitely my favourite Lothur scent. Anyway. Okay. Russian Homelike start. 1.18 blade gap. Kai blade. That Kai blade, that's a big difference. There's a lot of blade feel. And this is probably the only time I've ever felt blade feel from this razor. Of course, the Kai is a Russian blade. Yeah, so I'm on my way to London. It's a Friday. Anything can happen. Very slick. So, anyway, it's the end of the M11. This is a motorway running into London from Hertfordshire way. It's very smooth. No problems, honky dory. Gets to the end of the M11, everything turns to shit. Gets on a North Circular Road. That's the inner ring road around London. Little stop stars. It was crawling for no reason. Well, no reason I could tell. I didn't know the reason. Obviously there was a reason. But that's what it's like in the UK. You can have problems and nobody ever tells you why you're stuck. Anyway, it took about 2.5 to 3 hours to do what should have taken me 15-20 minutes. This is one nice shave. Drops 2 hotels. Of course, got passengers whinging and oh, this is taking ages, and because it's always my fault, you see, right? So, gets to the hotels, job done. So the following morning, got a spot there. Picks her from the 2 hotels, Canary Wharf, Tower of London. They're all going to theatres, most of them are going to theatres. So it drops everybody off in this certain point in London, near the Aldwych. Right, those are going to theatres get off here, and then there's some people to take to the Winter Wonderland. Just like a Christmas festival. You stay on, I'll take you there to High Park. Because you have these people, they haven't got a lot of savvy up there, can't find their way around anywhere. How do I get here? How do I get there? Oh, I can't walk that far. Oh, I haven't got Google Maps, I can't, oh, you know what I mean? And just giving me stressing me out. It gets through that day. Oh, towards the end of that day, I've got people who have gotten lost, I've got people who haven't turned up. I'm phoning customer services and they're saying, what's the passengers' names? And I'm saying, I don't know, because they've all swapped seats and got so many different groups on here and different hotels. So I was calling them fit to burn and useless, you know. You know, they're sitting in their little office. And to make things easy for them, they just say, oh, I'll do this and do this. Driver will sort it out. Poor driver who's stuck in London. And all the traffic problems that involves. So, ends up leaving people in London, goes to the hotels. Couldn't find them, didn't turn up. They made their own way back to the hotel. Which happens. Anyway, next day, we're leaving. Departure day. But first of all, I have to take them into Central London shopping. Oh, this is so smooth. This is my autopilot razor. And it's just slipping over the slickness beautifully. Very nice. Right, goes to the hotel, I turns up in my bus, tourist bus coach. One old lady missing. Very old lady. No sign. 15 minutes late. Now I have had it happen when you had elderly passengers, they don't show up in the morning. Well, you know what I'm saying. You go to the hotel room and find them dead. So all that's running through your mind straight away, first thing in the morning. As it turns out, she wasn't dead, she just heavily overslept. So it then turns up at the second hotel, of course, I'm late. Why are you late? Where have you been? We've been here for half an hour. Yeah, it was my fault. The old lady had slept in. I should have been sleeping with her. So, it's loaded. Second hotel. All the luggage is on. All done. All's good. Back into Central London shopping. Finds a parking space straight away. Happy days. Be back 1:45, we're leaving at 2. And they were back early. I'm thinking, wonderful, wonderful, everyone's back early. Clean getaway, out of London. Chase up the M1. Should get finished decent time. Should get home at a decent hour. Water coolant lights coming on. I'm just thinking it's a faulty sensor. Engine oil lights coming on. A minute.
Hey, sorry, you can take yourself on the man, could you?
Yeah, can do. What going up?
Just a quick one of it. That is normal living there, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And I'll set the car through his door as well.
Okay.
Camera, over you. And surname?
Henderson.
Thank you very much.
Sure. I apologise for that. Just taking a parcel with a neighbour. Yeah, so I'm driving away, then the temperature goes up and engine's gonna blow up and the rest of it. That's that little spot I've had for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I have to pull over, phones up the company, and then you always go for this stupid drill where engineers are saying, have you done this? Have you done that? Try this, try that. Yes, I've done this, I've done that, I've done that. It's the same all the time. And before they actually believe that you really do have technical, mechanical, electrical problems, you always go through this bloody scenario. And they say, well, try and limp up to the next services, try and do this, try and do that. And you know you're not going to do it, you know you're not going to do it. So you play along with it, knowing that you're not going to do it. Which is basically what happened. So 6 hours after me reporting a problem, my passengers eventually got rescued. I've lost one of my towels. The passengers eventually gets rescued 6 hours after. So of course I'm stuck with them, aren't I? All the complaining and the whinging and stuff like that. And well, I had to get rescued myself. So I eventually got home at 2:30. Well, actually, I eventually finished work, got into work 2:30 this morning. So I've not felt like doing much. But I've had to force myself to do a lot of shopping. 10 days worth of laundry. And now everything's just come out of dryer. So I've got the ironing to do. A woman's work's never done, fellas. That's why men have to do it. You can tell this is a mild razor, but that Kai blade is certainly helping out. I'm in a really good shape. Great products. And I'm really liking the scent of this soap. Delivered by that one that used to be called Hermes Rewarding now. But they actually delivered it into next door's dog kennel. Super. I'm really annoyed about that spot, it just won't heal. Oh, see the tongue now? No nicotine stains anymore. I've done my month nicotine free, smoke and vape free, and chewing gum free, and nicotine patch free. But the stresses of the weekend nearly broke me. I nearly asked somebody for a cigarette, but I refrained. Yeah, definitely my favourite Lothur scent, this one. Alright. Lothur are getting better and better all the time. I know when they first started the scents were very mild, but there was a reason for that, legal reasons, and a lot of people said that the price was over the mark, but it's all sorted now, and that is fantastic. That is fantastic. Just going down for the cold water rinse, fellas. Aye. That is most enjoyable. Here's my little towel here. There's no big towel for shaving, I've got my little towel. No Lancaster towels here, fellas. A towel's a towel, right? Shaving towel. Put the the towel. Someone's a spoon, it's a spoon. Very, very impressive. Indeedy. BBS all over. Absolutely amazing post-shave feel. What I've got to do now is the head. I think I'll do that in the morning. Oh, that is amazing. So first time using the this Oregon soap. And me likes a lot. Tremendous shave. Okay, afters. Now say, first time using the soap, but before I went to the shops earlier, even though I had a scruffy growth on, I thought, I'll put a bit of this on. This Lothur Oregon aftershave splash to go out with, and I can tell you, it's got quite a good longevity. I'd gone out, I'd been shopping, I'd sterilised my hands in one of the shops, and I come back, and what I would say about 3.5 hours later, I could still smell traces on my hand. So yeah, a good longevity. Give it a good shake. You only want a small amount of Lothur splash because it's silky. It's got like an oily background to it. It does contain alcohol and it does give you a nice little burn. Wonderful, wonderful. Smell that. Do you like that? Of course, you've got exactly the same scent as the soap, but you have to give it a moment or two because it comes out of that bottle pretty powerful. So you just have to give it a moment or two to settle down, and bang, you've got that shaving soap scent again, but much stronger, and that's just what you'd expect the woodsy aftershave after. Stop getting tongue twisted. That's just what you'd expect a woodsy aftershave splash to smell like. Great, excellent, excellent, fandabidosi. Just get this all together here. Okay, and I'll quickly run through with what I've shaved with today. Soap was a Lothur Grooming Oregon. There's a soap in there. Another good thing, it's a white soap, so it doesn't stain white towels. Razor was the Russian Homelike start on a safety bar plate with the 1.18mm blade gap. Blade, brand new, from Japan, was the Kai. Super blade, super blade. The brush was the Yaqi 28mm Ocean, synthetic of course, black knots. I don't know what the knot's called, I'll be trying to find out. That was obviously done in my Chinese soup bowl, and naturally, to finish off, was the matching aftershave splash. Okay, thanks very much for joining me on this occasion, guys. Thanks for all the recent comments, likes, subscriptions. I appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your week, stay safe, I'll see you further down the line now. Bye bye.